Welcome back, guys, to a full garden tour. This time we're going to go through the full garden. And yeah, guys, let's get started. Let's go with the palm garden first. Well, here we got a pot with a bunch of weeds. Don't even care about that pot anymore. Here we got, this is a pot that has a couple pines in it. See, it's a couple pines trying to grow here. It kind of got knocked down by like this because it fell on it. Dead pine stump here, and we got a little lollipop pine, I think is what it's called. Trying to grow there. It's like a random weed in the grass. Here we got Mexican marigolds trying to grow back this spring, which are doing really good, really well at it. Here's some old like Mexican marigold like stumps or like pieces like that died off in the winter. Here we got aloe vera, chunks of aloe vera, and this random plant that I forgot what it's called. I have no idea what it's called, but it's also growing there. Check it. It was like on the ground. I found it on the ground, like I think it's like San Antonio, I think, and I planted it and it's doing really well. So it's been like there like for a year now, I would say. Here we got a tamarind plant. This thing is going to grow back for sure, or is going to push out some new growth hopefully. A bunch of weeds in here, not much in here. Here we got the pot, another pot of pines. These are Canadian pines. They died out though. They're no longer alive. Here we got a lollipop pine, which is growing out, the only pine in there, because I tried to transplant a bunch of pines in there, but I think they all died out. They always start off good in a transplant, but they always wither away like in a week. So they didn't make it, sadly. Here's our palm garden. We're probably gonna go through this faster than usual because we're going through the whole garden. So yeah, sorry guys, there's a bunch of bugs. It's annoying. This is why I prefer recording in the winter. Yeah, here we got a sable miner, also known as dwarf palmetto. It's doing pretty good. It's pushing out some new growth here. So I thought this was a goner, but it's doing really well. It's pushing out new growth, so that's nice to see. And this baby pup is doing pretty good. The spear's pretty brown though, so I don't know if that's good. And this other pup right here died out, so that sucks. Spear pulled right here. Spear pulled that little baby pup that was growing earlier. Spear pulled. Sucks, but it is what it is. Oh wow, this rock is actually kind of like a crystal rock. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all. Wow, it's like an actual like crystal rock. Wow. Okay, anyway, here we got the ponytail palm, and it's a goner, guaranteed. There's no way it's coming back. Because like it's just like it's all like the shells just all coming off. It's dry, and the like middle stump area is like gone, and it's not pushing out any new growth. If it was going to come back, it should push out new growth, but it's not. Probably going to get rid of that really soon. Here we got the Washingtonia robusta, Mexican fan palm, and this thing, I think it's going to come back, but like I don't know if I'm really sure, because like as you can tell, that's lots of like rot down there. My camera does not want to concentrate. I can't see anything because of the sun. I hope you guys can see this, but it does not want to concentrate. I don't know, but there we go. There's like lots of rot down there, and that's not good. And I don't see any green anymore, so we're gonna try to see if it spear pulls. Don't know if that's coming back, to be honest. Really don't know. The queen palm is guaranteed a goner. We're gonna get rid of that really soon, replace it with another palm. The reason why I haven't done that yet is because they're very hard to take out. Palms are very hard to take out of the ground. You have to like tug of war. You have to do like a whole tug of war with it. It took me so long to take out the pygmy date palm, probably like 30 minutes, because that thing was just rooted in there. So, and I replaced it with a sable miner, also known as dwarf palmetto. This one's much bigger than this one that I got from eBay. But this one's really good. It's beautiful. And I will cover this dirt with some rocks in the future, but right now I don't have much rocks, so I can't, sadly. Here I got a windmill palm, also known as Trachycarpus 429. This thing looks really good. A couple like burn marks and like minor scratches and marks, but like other than that, it's doing really good. It's pushing out new growth, new spears, and everything. 2 spears actually. This thing looks very healthy, and I think it should do very well in the spring. Here we got the sable palmetto, also known as cabbage palm. This thing looks pretty good, I guess. Yeah, it looks really good actually compared to the windmill palm. Sorry guys, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Other than, I feel like it looks better, but like the tips don't look nearly as good. Oh, we got like a little baby lizard there. But the tips are all like browned out from like the cold and stuff. so it makes sense. Other than that, then the Sable Palmetto looks very good, but like all the tips are browned out, and it's pushing out new growth in the middle. So that's very good, very nice to see. There, that's wow, that's a whole new speed in the middle, so that's really good growth. Here we got the Cycas Revolta, Sago Palm. Probably not gonna. I think this one will come back. It's just dormant for now. I'll probably push out some new growth in the spring or something. But I think it'll definitely come back. The Aloe Vera is still alive, surprisingly, in the winter, so that's nice to see. And I think that will come back, or I think it'll push out new growth, a lot new growth, for the spring and future to come. Here we got the cactus that died out. I don't think that's coming back, to be honest. Like, it might push out like a pop or something. It might have like a pop, but I don't know if that's coming back. It's dried out. It's like dry. I don't think it's coming back, but it might have a chance. Here we got a garden, another like pot. We got an avocado tree, some like mysterious plant tree. My camera's not want to cause a tree. Mysterious plant tree, and we got some like dumb like weeds with those seeds that fling at you when you touch it. I don't know why. But that's a bunch of weeds. I might have to take them all out. I think like maybe some like other plants in there, and some bean plants that died out. They'll probably come back. Here we got a lemon tree, and this thing looks fried. This thing will probably come back, but for now it's probably not. I'm gonna have to cut all of these branches. They're like, all these branches are unnecessary, should not be on there. It's dried out, like their like branches are all like rotten and stuff, so I'm gonna have to get rid of all of those. I think it will come back if it has some life in the main trunk. It probably will grow back though. That's what I think. Pretty sure it'll come back. Now guys, let's move on to the pots. Here we got a pot, and all these pots, like most of these pots I got out, and I transplanted each palm and other plant into a bigger pot so they have more like space to grow and they can grow more freely. Like this mango tree right here, I transplanted in a bigger pot so it can actually like grow out, become huge, and it's looking really good. Mango tree. And right here we got, I forgot what those are called. I got it from somewhere, but I don't know what those are called. But I put some of those in the ground. They look really good. This one's like yellowing out a little bit, so it's kind of bad. But this one looks really good, solid. And this plant, corn plant, I think is what it's called. I don't know, the plant of happiness or something like that is what it's called. I don't know. I'm not sure exact name, but it's pushing out new growth. I thought it was dead, but it's pushing out new growth on the side, so I think it's good, and it's going to come back stronger than ever. Here we got a Washingtonia Robusta. Planted it. I left it in this one pot. It looks very good. I think I should push it a little down though, but it looks really good. Like, as you can see, it looks very well healthy, pushing out new frond and everything. It looks really good. So I think it'll grow a lot faster and a lot better with like just the whole pot to itself instead of having other palms by it. Here we got a rose plant or like some flower plant, and I planted it in a bigger pot, so I think it should definitely like grow much better and healthier. This avocado tree has been struggling for a while to grow. It's still healthy, but it's been like struggling because it hasn't had a big pot. So I finally planted it in a huge pot where it can spread all its roots and grow much faster. So that's nice. Here we got a date palm. Sorry, no, this is a Washingtonia Robusta. Sorry for all the movement, guys. These bugs are so annoying. I'm so sorry. This is why I hate filming like outside when it's hot, because the bugs will not leave you alone. Here we got all like the, we got the Washingtonia Robusta, that's the date palm, and sable palm, and they're all transplanted into like a bigger pot. I think the sable is actually going to do really well. That one survived the transplant, so I'm surprised because sables do not survive transplants often. There's another Washingtonia doing really good. This is like my biggest Washingtonia Robusta from seed, and it's doing really good. I planted it in a bigger pot and everything, so I could do better. There is some tamarind trees, some weeds, I think a sunflower plant, and some like onion or garlic. There we got some sable minors or sables. I know it's sable, but I don't know which kind of sable. And then we got some more date palms in here, garlic, onion, tamarind tree, and then we got a big aloe vera plant. And as well, we got another sunflower here as well. We got the Musa Bajus here. They look like goners, but they'll probably come back, at least some of them. I don't know about this big one here. This big one, I'm not sure. I cut it down to like the fresh tissue because the older tissue was like all black. So I cut it down a little more So I think maybe it has a solid chance of coming back. I'm not sure. Here we got the baby other musabashis down there that I think will have a better chance of coming back. The trunks should be pretty well, so I think they'll definitely come back. Here we got dog fennel weed. I'm definitely probably going to get rid of it because it's too invasive and it's going to cover up the whole area. It's a very invasive weed. It does look beautiful though, but I think it's time that I get rid of this weed because it's like causing many problems to the garden. As you can tell, it's covering the whole area. It's coming stronger than ever. So that sucks. But here we got the Chinese tallow invasive tree. This one is nowhere near invasive as like the this weed. It's like an invasive tree from like, I assume China, somewhere over there. But it's like, it's controlled. You can control it, you know, especially in my garden. This one's self-seeded. I didn't buy any seeds or anything. It came from the forest. I assume from that big tree over there. That's a Chinese tallow over there. Big Chinese tallow tree. That's where it came from. And this thing looks, oh, what do you know? Another lizard. But yeah, this thing came from that tree. We also got like another pine seedling here. This one's probably a goner. It's literally like all brown and dead. So I don't know if that's gonna come back. And yeah, that's really it for this area. Nothing much more than that. Some couple weeds, maybe some like little date palms are hidden in here. Don't know. My brother has like, this is my brother's garden, and he has like lots of date palms in there for some reason. They're hidden in there. Here we got the sago palm, which is looking really good. Only lost like 2 fronds in the winter, but looking really good. Better than that other sago palm over in the garden. And here we got a queen palm, and this one's probably a goner. I'm thinking a chop here to see if there's any alive tissue. Guys, comment down below if I should chop like the trunk off to see if like there's some like live tissue still left. Because I'm probably going to get rid of this guy anyway. This guy looks like a goner. This guy's probably a goner, so I don't think it matters. Here we got like an orange plant. Has produced oranges before, but it's been a while since it produces oranges. So it's been a while. This is what I call the garden of death, okay? And I assume it all comes down to this one weed, because weed is the exact same invasive weed. The dog fennel weed. It's very invasive, and it's also here as well. And we got some other plants. These grow healthily nice. We have the sea grape, which grows pretty well here. Probably going to start growing out really soon, unless it would die out. Here we got the Eastern Red Cedar. Now this one is cold hardy, and all of a sudden, like a month ago, it started turning brown and everything, and it's still turning brown. And I had to chop off the top part because if not, then the whole thing was going to turn out brown. So I try to stop like the infection or whatever it has by chopping off the top. As you can tell, it's turning brown. Look how brown that was. I literally chopped that off like yesterday or like a couple days ago. Not even like a week. So it was turning brown, and that's still like this is still like getting infected and turning brown and red. Like I don't know why. It makes no sense. Like we lost so many plants in this garden. We lost like a palm, a pine tree that we planted there and it died out. A lot of plants died in that garden, so that's why I call it the Garden of Death, or the Zone of Death, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, guys, this is really it. Instead, actually, we got a couple more. We got the Southern Liver Oak, came with the house when we bought it, so that one's huge. It's been growing here for like ever since we got this house. Something fell on my head. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the heck is that. We got the Southern Magnolia, I think that's what it's called in English. And we got like a cross because some of our pets died there. So some of bearded dragon died there. 2 of them died. So we planted them there. Or we had their funeral there. Sucks, but you know it is what it is. You know. Some like bushes here. Forest looks beautiful as always, and this invasive tree trying to come back. Don't know what the species is called, but it's very invasive. I actually have the plant app that you can take pictures and identify plants, so I'm gonna use that to see what species that is. We got more bushes there, and that's really it. Some like rose bushes and like other flower bushes, and that's really it, guys. The whole garden tour might have been a little boring. I'm sorry that I made it, but just please try to watch the video and at least go through the video. Lots of weeds, man. Wow. I'm sorry guys for making this too long, But like, yeah, just keep watching my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.